juice on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Takes a hit as he fires. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Skips away from pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Wants to keep it in the air. Fires left. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. Breaks into the open. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Talk about getting excited just to lose it again. The offense gets the first down. You got enough yards, but what do you have to do? You got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up. The defense forces the fumble, recovers it, takes all the wind and all the momentum back to their side.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the move, it's Pittman. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. To throw, it's Braxton. Just a short pass to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. They'll snag it just inside the 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Buys a little time. Now he's looking into the middle. Fires the pass, intercepted. Bringing it back. Discards him with the stiff arm. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Trying the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry up. Now the play fake. Under fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Caught close to the marker. It's Keith. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quick completion on the out route. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's at the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Nebraska! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. 2nd half not too far away. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this 2nd half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Special teams proving to be special. Ready to try the point after. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Southern Mississippi, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Montgomery. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The short hands, it's Pittman. and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Golden Eagles will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's out of bounds at the 5, and what a job to set up his offense.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices.
Touchdown, Huskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
29, Southern Mississippi, 14.
Oh, look at him. And he loses the football on the return. Corralled by the kicking team. Touchdown, Nebraska! Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The handoff to Johnson. Fighting off the defender. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. This Land of Lincoln trophy was a very different trophy before adopting the bronze top hat to honor our tallest United States president and Illinois rail splitter, Abraham Lincoln.
It's a very cool trophy with very interesting origins, and the top hat was actually designed by Dick Tracy's cartoonist way back in the day, so a little bit of added history to this very storied rivalry.
All right, now Reese has got me thinking, how tall was Abe Lincoln? Like, I know he's the tallest president, but did the top hat count? All this stuff, this is really important stuff.
Thanks to grab. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Dumps it to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. If I'm playing offense, I'm going to assess it. Like, where do I have a speed advantage? Is it a running back versus a linebacker? Is it a receiver versus a corner? Whatever it is, I'm going to find it. And you can tell.
Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Number 8.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Smashes him with the stiff arm. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man, it's Altmaier. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. They'll send the back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
The play action fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. Sails one into the middle. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Newton. Headed to the end zone. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Turns on the Jets. Smashes through the tackle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Illinois. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. This rivalry started back in 1892. The two teams played the ties in each of their first two meetings, but then Fighting Illini said enough with the ties and won 66-0 the third time they met.
Yeah, these rivalries that go back so far, it's so interesting to me. Back to the 1800s. I mean, the Big Ten, I know, is the conference of trophies, but the bronze top hat, the Lincoln Lineage.
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest.
Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskies!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Oh, better look out. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism, picking up the first down.
Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. It's a draw. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Release to the back. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's a live ball behind the line. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. Into the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Flushed out of the pocket. Fires on the move. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it inside the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll try the run. Got some room in into the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, the Illini!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. He'll pull it down and run. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
You don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays, but when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
At the 40, there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Just goes right through the wicket, brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one.
You just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get 2 hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now up.
And the Huskies looking to convert on fourth down. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Off the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. At the 20, he's got space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but that fourth down stop kept them from getting anything on the board. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Now improvising. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Northern Illinois looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
They just keep firing. On target. Breaks into the open. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the fumble goes out of bounds, and they'll lose a few on that play.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, they're in a 3-4 alignment, you're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapsed the pocket on that play.
Finds his man. It's Rodgers. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
No gain on the play.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Outstanding athleticism, but not very efficient on the catch. That's a loss of yardage. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. And he falls on top of his own fumble.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
At the 8-yard line.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
To the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively, we got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, dude.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it.
Turning it on! Smashes ahead. Past the 30. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Illinois!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Handoff from the gun. Running into the open space. Past the first down marker and still running. Gashing the D on the right. Past the 10. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Setting up the screen. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And obviously this offense wants to keep it up. Like, keep the pace going, get as many plays as possible. Maybe eke one more out here before the 2-minute timeout.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Bringing the heat. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, it's so hard to get drives together because the clock starts to be your enemy. Really heads-up play by the quarterback, getting the first down.
There he goes. Touchdown, Illini. Once he got some room, it was over.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now adjusting. Trying. Oh, he's got some space. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this, baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, give me one more.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. A strike downfield. Flying down the left side. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Huskies. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
And he's going to bring this one out. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Leaves it with the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to the ground with the running back. At the 45 on his way. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Bust through behind it, and another broken tackle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Plows through the defense. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Sets up the screen. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback adapting. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. So here comes our first play of overtime. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Valentine. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on fourth down from the 17.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Dixon. Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the first down. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the lone running back. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They want to keep this drive alive. Third and short here in overtime. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. He caught it! Touchdown Illini! And they're on top here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
There he goes. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Touchdown, Huskies! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account.
Touchdown, Northern Illinois! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And they did tack on the extra point. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Makes the catch. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He's going to take off. Hard running there. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. To the air, it's Altmaier. Good timing on the quick out. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. 4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. He'll throw it. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
And this is the hardest part of the field to execute a 3rd and long. Everybody drops back now, and they're just covering the red zone area. So little space to cover. But the good news is...
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime. They've got to get it in on the 2-point try to force a 3rd overtime. Takes a snap, wants to throw. They're working that left side. He got it in there, and we are tied again. Is this fun or what? We're headed to triple OT. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Looking to throw. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own.
Here we go.
They'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids.
The football game that would never end. This has been unbelievable. Both of these teams, somehow, they still have so much in the tank, David. Both teams trading 2-point conversions right now.
And just over and over, I gotta have it moments. They're coming up huge, play after play after play. Who's gonna blink, man? Both teams making big plays, both teams continuing this game on to another overtime.
So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that 2-point conversion bag really is. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2.
Northern Illinois, 68. Illinois, 66.
This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, Miss it and lose. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. They are denied. The two-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime.